Hello guys, and welcome to my 2B2T getting started tutorial. Now this is gonna be a really short video. It's literally just me telling you how to escape 2B2T and how to survive the spawn in 2B2T. So first things first, here's the most basic tip for you in 2B2T for getting out of spawn. Do not run. If you run, you will die. The reason you will die is because you will get hungry. You're not gonna find food unless you get really lucky until 10,000 blocks. Running is basically a death sentence. Wait till you get to 10,000 blocks and start finding food. That's when you might be able to run a little bit. Now, there's a lot of withers in the spawn, and yes, this is mainly going to be a video of me talking, but I will demonstrate some things too. But mainly in spawn, chickens are more, like, they're not more common than withers are not more common than chickens. That's just something Fit says. But withers are really common at spawn. Now, see if you see the wither health bar show up, but try and find out where the wither is, and see if you know where the wither is. Just go around it, cause see, if you get hit once by a wither when you're trying to escape spawn, you're dead. Just give up. Also, there's a, what is it called again? There's a giant like water underwater thing in the spawn that they've made. So see if you spawn inside that, don't even try, just give up and wait till you spawn outside the big underwater thing, because you're not going to escape it, you're going to drown, right? Now, some things you have to watch out for spawn is players. Don't trust players, and one thing that I'm going to tell you is don't beg for items, because see if you beg for items, people are going to hate you on the server. Oh man, I need to turn the music volume down. 1 minute. Get this body. Now, people are gonna like hate you for begging. See, beggars are hated on 2B2T. Don't like, I know Fit made a video where he got free items in 2B2T, but you're not gonna get free items. People are just gonna kill you or get annoyed by you, and they're gonna want to troll you. Because see, people that beg are the most annoying thing. They piss me off because I'm literally just seeing people beg for items. They piss so many people off. Don't beg for items because you're not going to get any free items. Now, what else? Oh yeah, see when you get, don't use the nether either right at the start, because see if you use the nether right at the start, there's people that's going to be waiting for you in the nether and they're probably going to kill you. You know why? Because they want to get kills and they want to stop new spawn people from escaping the nether. I mean escaping spawn. What to do is wait till you get to the lava wall. See when you get to the lava wall, then use the nether just to get past the lava wall. Don't use the nether to escape spawn. You can use the nether to travel, but don't use it to escape spawn, because you will die a lot. Like, I didn't use the nether to escape spawn and I only died like a few times. Like, it's not that hard to escape spawn, it's just because everyone uses the nether and they always get killed. Like, escaping the nether, escaping spawn isn't that difficult if you know what you're doing. Now, the next thing, getting food. Now, 1 minute. Game mode 0. Now, you're not going to find food unless you get lucky and you find like a wee chest full of stuff, or you find a farm or something. You're not going to find food till 10,000 blocks. And do you want to know what the food is you're going to be using? Like, you're not going to find grass or mushrooms or anything. You're going to find oak trees. And oak trees drop apples if you break the leaves. Look, I'll show you. This might take a while, by the way. Now, oak trees can give you apples if you break the leaves. And apples restore 2 like hunger, like, I don't know what they're called, hunger bars or whatever they're called. Apples are pretty much going to be your main source of food until you get to 20,000 blocks. I'm just going to prove to you that you can get apples. The way I usually do it is I cut the tree down and then let the leaves disappear, and that's how I get the apples. But you can get apples this way. I've got 1 sapling. What is this? I know it doesn't look like I'm getting apples, but I will get apples eventually. One will drop eventually. Alright, it doesn't look like I'm going to get an apple. It's a pretty rare chance to get apples, Like, you'll have to break a lot of leaves to actually get apples, but trust me, look it up. You can get apples from breaking oak leaves. Oh wait, there we go. There's an apple. See? This will be your source of food until you get to 20,000 blocks. When you get to 20,000 blocks, your food will change, and it will be mushroom stew. Now, mushroom stew is made by combining 2 of these mushrooms with a bowl, and yeah, that'll pretty much be your food from then. Mushroom stew fills up 3 hunger bars, and it's really easy to get after 20,000 blocks. Because see, when you, well, not 20,000 blocks. See, when you start seeing grass spawning, like, you know, like grass, like the wee bits that are on grass blocks, like the wee grass that goes up and you can get seeds from it. That basically, once you start seeing that, you can get mushrooms, and mushrooms will be basically your main source of food. That's how what I used. Like, you don't need to use apples, you just make mushroom stew. It's much easier. Don't go for apples after that, just use mushroom stew. It's much better. And then mobs will, when you get to 30,000 blocks, that's when you're going to start finding mobs. And mobs, well, you know what to do there. Just kill mobs and get food. That's basically how you're going to get food from there. Now, there is some items you need to look out for. Like, you don't need hacks to escape. Well, Matt, before we get into items, you don't need hacks to escape spawn. Like, I didn't use hacks to escape spawn. I started using hacks when I was way miles away from spawn. But hacks would make it much better because you'd be able to find items that would help you along your way. Like, you'd probably be able to find food easier if you used hacks. But you don't need to use hacks. Like, see, if you don't want to use hacks, don't use them. Like, you don't need to use hacks to escape spawn in 2v2t. I can't stress that enough because I escaped spawn without using any sort of hacks. But there is some items you can look out for that are really important in 2v2t. They won't really be important at the start unless you try to escape and so on. Chorus fruit. You see chorus fruit? This, like, I know it might not seem useful, but see how it teleports away? See if someone traps you in, say, like, obsidian or something, or you get trapped in like a nether portal that has obsidian around it, and say you're new at spawn, you don't really have any items. If you have chorus fruit, you can get out of it, no bother. Now, chorus fruit's a bit hard to find, but if you're lucky, you might find some at spawn. Like, someone might have died and there might be some chorus fruit on the ground. Another item to look for is ender pearls. Ender pearls, basically, this is how you escape from people trying to kill you. Use that, like, it's going to get you really far away, but if they have ender pearls, they can chase you as well. Now, you might think, well, what if I don't get to, like, if I can't get to, like oak trees, if I'm about to run out of, like, hunger. There is another way for food, but it's not the best, and you need a lot of it to survive. It's rotten flesh, because hostile mobs will still spawn near spawn, and you might get zombies, and if you manage to kill them, you can use rotten flesh, but only use it in emergencies. Because see, if you like use it and say you're nowhere near the oak trees, you're probably gonna die. Just give up then. Like, see, on 2v2t you might think, oh well, hunger doesn't usually kill you. Well, 2v2t is on the hardest difficulty, and yeah, hunger's gonna kill you. Like, if you like say run out of hunger bars, you're gonna starve to death on 2v2t. Yeah, you're pretty much dead if you get hungry in 2v2t. So, walk to escape spawn, don't run unless you absolutely have to. Even then, you're probably gonna die if you ran, because you need your hunger to go down. But I would say using hacks is probably going to help you escape spawn much easier. But if you don't want to use hacks, I respect that, because I didn't use hacks, and if you don't want to use hacks, I respect you. Anyway, that will probably be it for the video. Oh yeah, by the way, I did say that I was going to say that how my bacon tasted that I had in the last video. My bacon was absolutely amazing. Thank you, my man, for telling me to fry it, because it was a good call. Fried bacon is superior. I hope you agree with me on that. Anyways, if you enjoyed that quick video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. May Larry's big bulging chin be with you, and I hope you enjoyed.